You are now entering Armbar Audio.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Armbar Audio. I'm your host, Tim Farley, and next to me is my trusted companion,
John Kearns. What's up, everybody?
Hello, and welcome to another episode
bringing you
of Armbar
our
Audio.
predictions for
I'm your
tonight's
host, Tim Farley, and next to me is my
Revolution.
trusted companion. I'm very excited. And
Today,
welcome to another episode
bringing you
of Armbar
our
Audio.
predictions. So, what have we got tonight, Mr. Farley?
Are you excited for the show?
I'm very excited for the show.
How excited are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 15.
Yes. So, let's jump into the card, shall we?
Let us jump into the card. We're starting off, of course, with none other than the buy-in, which will pit Thunder Rosa and Riho against the team of Dr. Britt Baker and Reba, Rebel, whatever her name is. She says it's Rebel. Britt says it's Reba. Whatever.
Now, there was talk that Reba or Rebel was injured and she might be replaced, but I really hope not, because I like to see Rebel in the ring again, and the character she plays for Britt Baker, they make her look less attractive than she actually is.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to see her in proper ring attire again. That said, Riho's a former champion. Thunder Rosa's a former NWA champion. All of them didn't go through to the finals in the Eliminator tournament. This is a hard one for me because I feel like Britt Baker needs to start getting wins. But against Riho and Thunder Rosa, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is pretty clear cut that... Stop moving when I don't tell you to move. That's annoying. I think it's pretty clear cut this one's going to be Thunder and Riho.
Just for argument's sake, I'm going to go with Britt and Reba.
Okay. We're going to move on now to the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal.
Now, this is much like the Battle Royal, Tag Team Battle Royal that they had on Dynamite. A team comes in, but they're not fully eliminated till both members of that team are thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The winner will get a future AEW Tag Team title shot. We have Bear Country, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, Santana and Ortiz, The Butcher and the Blade, Private Party, Top Flight, Pac and Ray Phoenix, 5 and 10, The Pretty Picture, Matt and Mike Seidel, Jurassic Express, Varsity Blondes, Natural Nightmares, SCU, and Gun Club. One name that is not in there who is feuding with Jurassic Express is FTR. So I imagine FTR to cause Jurassic Express this match. We have 3 teams comprised of the Dark Order. So if you're looking at it mathematically, the Dark Order are favorites to win this match. But, John, I'm going to say that Santana and Ortiz will win. And I have a reason for it, and that will come later in the show.
That, to me, makes the most sense, Santana and Ortiz. Because they've been kind of pushed to the wayside in the inner circle, right? So, they need something.
But we did see Pac and Ray Phoenix destroy jobbers this past week, and they've been shown a lot.
Now, if you look at what's on my forehead, you'll see where my heart lies.
Well, they can't see it.
Yes, they can.
Now they can.
What do you mean?
You were looking straight at me. They
okay, but it's been on the whole time. Good Lord. You throw me off, and I lose my rhythm. And it's just
You
shirt is
never
cool.
had rhythm.
I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt because I'm a nerd. Yeah, man. Dark Order. Of the Dark Order, the team that I want to see win, of course, is 5 and 10.
What?
5 and 10, man.
Silver and Reynolds.
I mean, Silver and Reynolds, yeah, but like 5 gets so like shit on all the time. It would just be nice.
We talking about the tag team titles, bro. I love Bear Country as well.
Bear Country, but yeah, I'm pulling for Silver and Reynolds, and you're pulling for Santana and Ortiz.
I mean, I'll be happy if other teams win, but
Yeah.
I have a story in my head that I want to see play out.
Right. And we're talking predictions.
Proud and Powerful is my pick.
Yeah. My pick is Silver and Reynolds. The Beaver Boys. Moving on now, we have the Face of TN. Is it the Face of the Revolution ladder match? Which will be a 6-person ladder match in which the object is to grab a literal brass ring, according to what Tony Khan said. And we've got Penta El Zero Miedo, we got Lance
And if you win this match, you get an AEW TNT title shot.
Yeah.
That is currently held by one Darby Allin.
Darbus Alice. We got Penta El Zero Miedo. We have the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer. We have the... What do they call him? The American Nightmare, but the other thing that they say.
Giant Killer?
The son of a plumber. There's another one that they use.
Who cares? We all know who he is. The former
Prince or
TNT
something.
title champion.
Something with a prince.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes. Max Caster of the Acclaimed.
Boo! 10 should have been in there.
Definitely.
Fuck that shit.
Definitely. I could talk about that all day long. And that is Scorpio Sky. So the 6th is TBA. We're going to find out on the show.
Now, John did a little bit of digging on the interwebs.
I did do a little bit of digging. And Wikipedia sure seems to think that the person that's going to be there is Too Cold Scorpio.
That would be cool.
It would be cool.
But our good friend, the nerdy Mark Siddharth Saram, would like it to be Sammy Guevara. If it's Sammy Guevara,
a repack of Sammy boy.
I would pick him.
Definitely.
Because him and Darby have great chemistry together. But we don't know who it is. I would also say Cody Rhodes is feuding with someone, right?
Shaq.
And he was put in an ambulance, right?
And then he went spooky time, vanished.
Right. What if he's in here?
I think he wouldn't even need the ladder, first of all. And but yeah, man, I think I don't know. I think people would consider that a bit of a letdown.
I agree, but it also kind of makes
sense.
Other names?
If we're going for like shock value,
another name that I would love to see and has been thrown around is Canadian wrestler who was in the United States, but his visa expired. He got caught. He got banned for a while.
I know what you're going to say. That's not what I was going to say.
He made a lot of... he made money during that time period in the UK and Japan, especially in DDT. Mike Bailey, who is engaged to the announcer of AEW Dark for a while, Veda Scott.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of cool.
I've also been thinking Ethan Page.
Ethan Page.
One that has danced across my mind recently is EC3.
He signed full-time to ROH.
Yes,
recently.
But ROH is kind of in this cacophony that they've created.
ROH has a relationship with CMLL and New Japan.
Matt Hardy and Private Party have said that they're going to Ring of Honor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
I forgot, too, until I was looking at like...
There's another name that's being thrown around in this situation and another situation. Rob Van Dam.
RVD, baby. Yeah, but a lot of people think RVD is going to be that other announcement.
He could be either.
He could be either.
I'd rather see him in this situation because the other situation, I feel like he'd be a little bit of a letdown. Also,
I disagree, but then again, I have my photo with him somewhere in this house.
Bro, I have an autographed photo of him in my house.
I
love him. It's just like, I've watched his latest Impact run. I don't...
You know what I just remembered? I have a signed figure of his somewhere around here, too.
Either way, who you picking, John? If it's not Sammy Guevara, I'm picking Lance Archer.
I'm going to do the thing where I'm going to be the Maverick Renegade, as I like to be. And I'm going to say it's going to be whoever that sixth person is.
Huh.
Does that count? Can I do that?
Yes.
All right.
I said if for the sixth person Sammy Guevara, I'm going with him. But if it's not, I'm saying Lance Archer because Lance Archer and Pentagon.
I'd be over the moon if Lance Archer
need
won.
to be pushed more.
Yeah.
And have a title.
Well,
win.
to be fair, Pentagon's just coming back from injury.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just saying in general.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be good. We're gonna move on now to Miro and Kip Sabian versus the Best Friends, which in this are represented by Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor.
Now, I'm going to say this. I shit on Miro's character since the day he walked into AEW.
Yeah.
In this storyline with Chuck Taylor and the Best Friends,
it's better.
It's much better. Yeah. That said, Miro will have a great showing. Miro will have a great showing. But Chucky T and Orange Cassidy are winning. And Miro is going to take out all of his Bulgarian frustration out on Kip Sabian. Please, God, let it happen.
Yeah, definitely. You said that Kip's gonna end up fucking up and losing the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that happening. Or one of these two is gonna happen. Either that's gonna happen, or Miro is just gonna make a mess on the ground out of Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Miro and Kip because I think that's what they're going to do.
Next
is the big street fight between Team Taz, represented by the Machine Brian Cage and Absolute Ricky Starks, and they're taking on the Icon Sting and the TNT champion Darby Allin.
Now, John, two schools of thought here. One, Sting didn't like how he was treated in WWE.
No.
He got jobbed out.
Yes.
He got injured.
Mm-hmm.
And then they told him he couldn't do a cinematic match with The Undertaker, even though
fucked.
everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Second, so is Sting going to lose his first match in AEW?
I don't know.
But here's the other school of thought.
The other school of thought is how much
they lose
already he is here.
They lose, and it causes friction between Darby and Sting and Darby start feuding.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with...
I don't know how often I want to see Sting wrestle, though.
I'm going to go with school of thought 1. Sting's not going to lose his first match in AEW.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And I don't think he even necessarily has to get the pin in this match. But he's not going to lose. I think... I really want to see Ricky Starks and Darby Allin continue as a feud. Because it started, and then it kind of stopped, and I'd like to see that get going again.
I don't know. With the Face of the Revolution title winner going after Darby after this, I'm kind of over this whole Team Taz Darby Allin shit. I don't care if they circle back to it at some point, but for now it needs to take a breather.
Yeah, because whoever wins that ladder match, I don't think they're going to wait all the way to the next pay-per-view to do that match. It's
or
probably
even
going to
so,
be on the next big Dynamite card.
Or even so, they need to build that up without having Team Taz. Oh shit!
Whatever. What do you think?
What if the mystery opponent is Will Hobbs?
The mystery opponent?
In the ladder match.
In the ladder match? Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
Shit, dog.
I like Will Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs.
But he's part of Team Taz.
He is part of Team Taz.
Then he wins.
Yeah.
And then he says, I'm going to get the TNT title off Darby for Taz. Could happen.
You know what? It could even be Hook.
Oh, Christ.
I think Hook's going to be good when he starts.
So do I, but I don't know if that's Taz's son, man.
It is.
I don't know.
This isn't WWE. They wouldn't lie about that.
I know, but they don't look alike at all.
That happens. You don't really look like your dad.
You're the only person.
I kind of look like mine. I think you look more like your mom.
Eh.
But anyway.
Next, I'm going with Sting. You going with Sting?
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's go.
I was going to say, I really thought on the last Dynamite that Hook was going to put a Taz mission on Darby. I really thought. And I was kind of marking out.
No, on Sting.
On Sting. And then he was just like, let him get... Oh, man. It would have been so cool if he did the Taz mission.
He ain't there yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet. Taking a breather, we're going to talk about who we think is this big mystery Hall of Fame worthy signee that Paul White has up his sleeve.
Now, people were saying Christian, then they were saying he's signed to WWE, now they're saying he's not signed to WWE.
Yeah.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
I still think it's going to be Christian.
People have been saying he should be in the Hall of
Fame. I really
Fame.
want it to be Christian.
Christian can still go.
Hell yeah, he can.
Christian can help a lot. And having someone like Christian in the same company as Matt Hardy and your focus on tag teams, shit. That's pretty great. Other names being thrown out there are our own Kurt Angle.
Yep.
And he's been trolling the internet because of it. So
trolling
it's probably
big time.
not him.
It's probably not him.
Conrad Thompson showed up on AEW Dynamite. He just started a podcast with Kurt Angle.
I thought you were about to say that it's going to be Conrad Thompson.
Oh, God. Dude, what if it is? Anyway, Turkey Tits was...
Come on, man.
That shit was hilarious.
I know it was.
Also started a podcast with Chris Hero. So, it could be Chris Hero. Other people said Scott Steiner. I don't want to see Scott Steiner wrestle. I just want to hear him talk.
My chance of seeing him wrestle drastic go down.
Drastic go down. We talked about RVD. There's no fucking way it's going to be these three people.
Nope.
CM Punk.
Nope.
John Cena.
Nope.
Brock Lesnar.
Nope.
Get that out of your mind. It ain't happening. Brock is hanging out on a fucking farm. And he's collecting. He's got his money.
Like Thanos.
He don't give a fuck. And
he's living like
John
Thanos,
Cena
man.
has his own shit going on. And he probably
And if it's
would
not
never...
one of those three, don't go on Twitter and bitch like, oh, which is him. Fuck you.
Exactly. You knew in the back of your head, with all your hopes and all that bullshit, those guys are not coming.
You knew the whole time.
And if any of them did come, it would probably be CM Punk, but it would not happen like this. He would just randomly show up and people would shit themselves. I could also see it.
No one's saying Punk. He'd show up on fucking Dark, and everybody would be like,
Right.
What?
Right. But here's another thing. Big Show. All these turns.
Paul White, man.
Constantly, right?
No more
then,
BS.
Now he's no more BS. Paul White comes out with Tony Schiavone and says, guess you didn't see this turn coming, right? What if he turns heel tonight and says, I'm the announcement?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'd be kind of like,
I'd be fucking let down as fuck. So there's.
I love Paul. I always have, but I'd be a little bit.
So there's the speculation.
Minoru Suzuki, but he just won his match.
Right.
In the newspaper.
Also,
if he would have lost to Kenta, I would have been 100% sure.
Are we talking
that it was
about Hall of Fame of wrestling or just Hall of Fame of any sport?
Oh, you're talking fucking.
What if they officially signed Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, that.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to go with either Chris Hero or Christian. I almost called him Christian Cage.
See, I said I had the two that stuck out the most in my mind that are possible.
Oh, and
I'm going to say it.
Is it a woman?
No.
She held the Impact.
It's not a woman. Tony Khan confirmed that it's a male on Busted Open Radio.
Okay. So it's not Tessa.
It's not Tessa. I know. If it was a female, I'd want it to be Victoria. Or, I was saying Molly Holly, and everybody's like, ew, Molly Holly. And I'm like, yeah, Molly Holly, fuck you. Molly Holly was great. Underrated as fuck in her entire career.
Correct.
The two biggest possibilities to me are Christian and Mark Henry.
Oh, wow.
Because Mark Henry's been talking about returning to the ring. And everything that you see says WWE legend Mark Henry talks about in-ring return.
But he's already a Hall of Fame.
But it never says, yeah, but Hall of Fame worthy doesn't mean not in the Hall of Fame to me. It means it could be either. It means somebody that good. You know what I mean? Or the whole thing could be a fucking work and it's fucking
White, like I said.
Paul White or somebody that like it that everybody's like, oh really? Like fucking give me like a random like fucking Just Incredible or something like that. Like
right.
Which I like Just Incredible, but like it's not gonna be Just Incredible. I'd like it. What if it's like Raven or somebody? Like a bona fide legend.
Be interesting.
Like somebody that you don't even like maybe is not even gonna be a wrestler. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. If it's not gonna be a wrestler, then the Scott Steiner idea is actually good. Because him with a live mic and being a manager,
dude, him great. And Paul White as the commentary on that new show would be hilarious.
Oh God, I don't want to hear him that long. Anyway,
look at these fatties.
Let's move on. We've spent too much time here.
Yeah, but it was a good time. The big money match: Matt Hardy versus Hangman Adam Page. The winner of this match receives all of the quarter one earnings in its entirety from the other.
Hangman Page is on the up and up. Matt Hardy is on the
Dirty Mark says,
swing.
hey! I'm saying, hey, back.
And I pick Adam Page.
I pick Adam Page as well. Unless fucking Isaiah Cassidy gets involved.
And then John Silver comes in.
Hell yeah, the Meat Man.
Hell yeah.
Adam Page. I mean, we don't have to spend much time on this. It's going to be Adam Page.
Correct.
Blink. AEW World Tag Team Championship is on the line. The Young Bucks, reigning, defending Tag Team Champions of the world, against the Inner Circle represented by Chris Jericho, Le Champion, the Demogod, Y2J, and better than you and you know it, MJF, accompanied to the ring as always by the one and only Wardlow. Do you like that long ass intro?
The Young Bucks win here. Proud and Powerful get their match against the Young Bucks. MJF tries to screw them and does. Jericho sees it. All of this, the losing of this match, the fucking with the Proud and Powerful,
yep.
It all causes the biggest
Making
rift
Sammy leave?
in Inner Circle, and Chris Jericho is left with Jake Hager, and MJF is left with Wardlow, and they go to battle. The Inner Circle's dead, and the Young Bucks eventually go on to lose the titles, maybe, to the Good Brothers.
Yeah. I like your ideas. I like that a lot. I'm going with that.
Fucking A.
I have what he's having. Talking about... We got Hikaru Shida versus Ryu Mizunami. Ryu Mizunami, of course, won the AEW Women's Eliminator Tournament.
Now let me talk about that.
I'll talk about you. I don't know why I said that. Let's talk about that. As your new favorite YouTube boys say.
Nyla Rose has improved greatly
Yeah.
in the ring. Her match with Ryo Mizunami, she stood out. You were in the finals of the Eliminator Tournament. You beat all the other Japanese females, or Joshi wrestlers. And you're coming over onto AEW Dynamite. And you are doing this shit when you're in there with the native beast? Little fucking hokey to me.
Yeah, but guess what, boss? She won.
Now, she made up for it when Sheeta came in the ring and they shook each other's hand and she threw one of them strong style forearms and Sheeta threw it back. Got me excited for this match. Now, John, I don't predict any of the titles changing hands here.
Yeah.
Except this one. It's time for
I'm
Hikaru Shida
going to say
to
it.
drop the title.
Yep.
And
I agree.
this makes sense.
I totally agree. It is time for a new champion, and I love Hikaru Shida, but I want Ryu Mizunami to win.
On to the final match.
The final match. The main event. Exploding. Oh, barbed wire. Oh, yes. Death match.
You're doing the Vince thing?
Yeah.
Now you have to fall out of your chair. So anyway,
Kenny Omega defending the AEW World Championship against the unscripted violence of Jon Moxley.
this shit's gonna roll. It's gonna be ultra violent. It's gonna be something that most Westerners are either gonna cringe at or
True.
praise.
True.
Because, you know, Omega's in it and Moxley's in it and it's AEW, so they have to have or
But if they don't do that, Daddy Cornette won't love them anymore.
fuck Cornette. Anyway, Omega wins here and this sets up Jon Moxley's paternity leave.
And real talk, man, pro wrestler historians such as ourselves, we are so looking forward to this shit because it's going to be insane.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know who all gets involved. I don't know the spots, but I'm here for it. And I
If
hope
anybody
you are
values
too.
their lives, they're not going to get involved.
Right. Now, before AEW Revolution starts tonight, we have a huge announcement on social media.
We do.
So keep your eyes peeled.
I'm going to show it here. I want to do it here. I want to do it here. We're going to make the tweet afterwards, right? All right. I'm going to let you do it.
Tell them about it.
We are going to be having a giveaway this week. Starting today, ending... Do you want to do it this week or go all the way through to the fucking 31st?
Whatever.
Starting on Sunday, March 7th, that's today. If you are not subscribed to the channel, do so. And post proof that you have subscribed. And tag at Armbar Audio on Twitter. And you will be entered to win something pretty amazing. This is a special edition Jushin Thunder Liger action figure. Where did you get this, Timothy?
This is a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. This is mock, baby. And it's worth like $64. So, do what he said.
We got fucking... It's awesome, dude. Like, it's rad.
Yeah, don't salivate over it.
I'm not
They
gonna.
won't want it then.
That's true. Nerdy Mark said, subscribe, dudes.
All right, so with that, we'll see ya.
Give me a second. I forgot to set this up. Hold on. So with that,
Next Saturday, we will have the best of February with the Nerdy Mark. Wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, night, you have a great one. Peace, love to all of you.
bang!